Hello people, welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna kind of get underway, just give us a second to get things set up. Just make sure everything's running alright, and my mouse is playing up a bit today, so okay, so the idea tonight is I'm going to have a look at these pumpkin patches, because I've not really looked at them before. Thought about doing them the other night, but then never got round to it. Yesterday I was at a dinner, so I didn't manage to make it on. I thought I might get on later in the evening, but I didn't, because I had some work to do, so I'm just going to knock that down a little bit so it's not too intrusive, and then we'll get going. So I've been doing a little bit of engineering today, trying to get my frame shift drive up. It's pretty cool. If you look at my current jump range is 49.12, and unladen I can do 53.22. So I might have a mess around with my fuel tank and maybe take something just a little bit smaller, because I really don't think that I need as big a fuel tank as I have, so we'll see. Anyway, I'll have a bit of a bother about tonight, so. And I was messing about with it on some of the ships as well, but just mainly this one. So if you're dropping by the chats, say hello. And I'm kind of going to get underway. I've got a few jumps to this system, but it's not that far. I'm going to scan and have a look around on the way there. Hey Death by Snoo, how are you going? If you're wondering what the screaming is, that's my ex-girlfriend in the back there. Nice to have you by. Nope. Don't know why it's still going backwards. There we go. So yeah, having this bigger jump range is going to be make it right nice. Evening, Brian. How's it going? And I've actually put up on the Discord and in the notes below, I've put up the details for tomorrow's run, because we're going to do it as a group in a private. So if you want to join in tomorrow night, check that out. Oh. I have to boost out of here a little bit more. That'll be why. So what have you all been up to this Saturday afternoon? Or Saturday morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Let's make sure I've got my fire group set actually. Yeah. So I'm going to try and have a look at some interesting planets if there's anything on the way. And if there's like 30 pieces in here, there's going to be nothing, so I'll give it a quick check though. Just to be sure, you don't want to miss any good ones. So yeah, as I was saying, I've got my jump range now up to 49.35 and a 53 unladen, but I don't know what I'm going to be able to swap out to just make that better, because I don't want to lose too much time scooping. Are you using the Empire rank grind from my video? Hey Nero, how's it going? I'm guessing Scotland won. Or England lost. It's just going to be a double sun, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and just before I jump to the next system, there was something I wanted to try out, but I don't know how it works. And I thought this would be the perfect time to try it. And it doesn't want to seem to attach to my Facebook for some reason. Oh, hang on, there we go. Connect. I'll just leave that running for a second. I'll do another jump. Yeah, I'm not daft to go live when he's live, Andrew. No, I was watching as well. I was doing some engineering, so I was just keeping an eye on his stream while he was going along. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go live actually, because I think tomorrow I'm going to do quite a long one and it'll be quite late, so... But I thought I'd come on for a couple of hours tonight at least and do a little bit of advertising for the Nebula run tomorrow if anybody's interested. You have to add me in game and then I'll add you to the private server and you can join in if you want. There's in the description below there's a link to the Nebula we'll be going to. And so yeah, you have to be, I think you have to be picky with your streaming times if there's other people streaming. I noticed, I was looking at my list and there's like 4 or 5 people streaming at the same time, which probably isn't the best way to do it, but and I really like watching Yamik, so it's better to just wait till he's finished. Oh, that's good. Can't remember what I am. I'm Duke. I don't think you need to go higher than Duke for the Empire. There is higher ranks, but you don't need to. I think I've got one more with the Federation to go until I can get... I can't remember which ship it is, but... if I'm thinking correctly. So I was awarded £8 million or 8 million credits for doing the community goal the other day, so I'm really chuffed about that because I wasn't expecting to get anything off it. Well, good for you, Brian. I honestly, actually, I don't take notice of the rugby. It's not really my thing anymore. I used to play it when I was younger. But now I'm kind of more into basketball these days. So if anybody is interested in doing the Nebula run tomorrow, you don't have to come for all of it. There'll be an itinerary, so the itinerary's in the description below, and then I'm going to update the stream as we go along to where we are. So anybody who kind of drops in late or anything like that and just wants to join in, you can get an update of where we are, and you'll be able to jump to us. I thought I might find a couple of systems on the way out, but they're all really big kind of rock balls. Oh. So look at this one. This one looks tempting. It's 135,000 light seconds out, so I'm not going there, especially for a metal world. Oh, nice, good run. Oh, CD, yeah. We just do what we doing to get that up? Data missions or something? Oh, going the wrong direction here. Oh, just give me 1 second. I did want to message somebody. Well, okay, we'll go on to the next one. So, was everybody watching Yamix? Ah, I might be able to get Toff to come visit the pumpkins with me. Let's see. Oh. So how far off are you with the, what did you say, you were on Duke with the Empire? Is anybody playing in game tonight? Oh, everything's just like rock balls. can always hope. Oh. There's the man himself. Did he join me? You alright? How's it going? Hasn't got his headset on.
Oh, sorry, I had my mic all messed up. Yeah, but just switch ships. Are you in a port or anything at the moment?
No, I'm currently kind of. I think my next. I'll put my teeth in. My next jump is in the Pleiades sector. Sorry, but I can hang around.
I want you to check your galaxy map.
All right, yeah.
Just one sec.
These jumps are amazing. Look how far I've got from the bubble already. I'm loving it.
Right. Come on, load up. You got a pen and paper there?
I haven't yet, but give me 1 second. I've got notepad. Alright, I've got notepad, so that'll do.
Right, hang on.
Come join us, Brian, if you want. Oh, actually, I'm heading to the wrong bloody place here, I'm sure. Oh, no, I'm not.
Right. Get your galaxy map.
Yep.
Type in S171 space 32.
S7132. Yeah, got it.
Are you in your galaxy map?
I am too, yep.
If you're looking at the same view I am, you see that line of, it's like a line of blue stars.
Yep.
There we go. S17119. Same area.
17119.
19, yeah?
19er. Okay, yep.
Look at your star type. On the left hand panel, information one. You know it's got those bars below it gives you information.
Yeah.
What do you see?
05 black hole.
Right. Now start just hovering over some of the others around there. Hang on. You'll find they're nearly all black holes.
Alright, okay. Incoming theory. 3, 2, 1.
There we go. No, 17136 is a black hole. There's 2 black holes in 36. 17136. There's 2 black holes.
Nice. Brian, if you want to join me, you can join us, you know.
It's just a swarm.
Just a swarm of black holes.
Honestly, there's about 8 black holes all within a very short space. There we go, where's that?
I might pop over there then tomorrow after the stream, because I won't be too far away from it, I think.
Yeah, it's the NGC.
Yeah.
7822 Nebula. So I'm wondering what a black hole with a nebula behind it. It looked like.
Somebody did a video once actually. There is a couple of videos of a really good nebula with a black hole. They got pretty close as well. I can't remember which nebula they used. I don't think it was this one. I think it was a named nebula.
Yeah.
I've been near a nebula with a black hole, but it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. But as I said, I watched another video where it did do what I expected it to do. Kind of skews it and throws it all off.
Yeah, but there's absolutely shed loads of black holes around there.
Well, I've bookmarked it. I'm gonna have a bit of a jaunt through there at some point then.
Yeah, it looks worth the effort, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, not only the effort, but just to have a look at it. I mean, if there's that many black holes in the air, it should be good fun going through them, at least.
Yeah.
I don't think with them all in that close proximity, they're all blue, like the blue markers, you're probably not going to find any decent... Well, you might not find any decent planets in there.
Oh, no, it'll be hammered to death there.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're elite and I'm elite, so you've got nothing to lose now, is there?
No, not at all.
This is where you get to, I think this is where you get to, you know, like, chill and just do what you want.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's probably going to be a good place to check out. So you finally hit elite, eh?
Oh,
I bet you're loving it.
No, I'm pretty bored actually. It's quite a thing when you've been chasing it for so long. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. But have you done much engineering?
I've done a bit. Oh, I need some booze.
Anybody who's just joined the stream, by the way, feel free to say hello in the chat. I am monitoring it. That's why I look down this way all the time.
Sorry, I need a fuel tank. In this one. It doesn't work without it.
So I know I plug it constantly, but if you haven't joined the Discord, please consider it. Did you join the Discord, Toff?
No, I didn't. I can't. I have been there, but I couldn't see how you got to speak. I could hear your screen,
Right.
but I couldn't hear you when I didn't have the screen going.
Actually, I didn't even know I had my screen turned on. I'll have a look at that.
No, you were streaming the other night,
Was that?
and you were inviting people to the Discord,
All right, yeah.
and I went there. Yes, I could hear your screen, but you couldn't talk to you on the Discord.
No, the Discord's like well, you can talk on it. I'll show you how to use it at some point, but it's more of a messaging thing, but there is some voice channels in there, but you can only connect to me if I'm actually in that same channel as well.
Oh, right.
It's not too complicated though. So there's like give us a second. In the little bar at the side it'll say text channels, and then you have to click on them. There's different ones. There's like a screenshot one, a sign up one.
I'm all the way from the bubble to the Pleiades.
What jump range have you got?
About 30.
Oh, okay. So what did I have? 20. So you might be looking at 40 jumps. I don't know if it's worth it for you.
That's the California sector. What's
The target system.
Yeah.
1 second. HIP.
HIP.
Actually, I should do it properly. Hotel India Papa space
Oh, no,
18077.
Say it.
What's more complicated? Discard. You've never been to Seoul? That's interesting, Andrew, actually. I think I did a video of it once. It's good, I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I went to see it the big storm on Jupiter.
Okay.
Because I've never seen the pumpkins before. I saw the brain trees the other night.
You know which planet they're on?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to have to switch to open. What you in?
I'm in open.
You're going to go into that dodgy system. You know where I got killed?
What you want to do is stay in solo until you arrive, and then when you arrive, switch into open.
Okay.
If you're worried about it. No, Discord's actually really simple, Andrew. You just have to, it's one of those things you get a bit used to it.
Maybe you want somewhere to go. I think that black hole one, it's got to be worth the visit 1 week.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. I might have a little sneak peek around tomorrow after I've finished the stream, actually. And see what it's like, and then if it's any good, I'll go back.
Here's another one. SADR. Yeah?
Right, yep.
It's a nebula over that way. And there's actually a mining operation right in the middle of it, so you can repair
Alright, okay.
and dump all your data and things. Even though it's that far out.
Which side of the bubble's that? Is that on the outer rim or the inner rim?
That's just it. If you're looking, it's SADR. Type in SADR. That's the name of a planet, and it's also the nebula.
Just have a quick look. Ah, so it's to the left of the bubble, isn't it? Alright, yeah, okay, I see that. That's not it. I was going to include that in... Yeah, I was going to include that in my route tomorrow, but I decided against it because it's a little bit too far out.
That's pretty. There's nothing there apart from that mining installation. It's an asteroid mine. Yeah?
Right.
But it's a nice place to stop or refuel.
Yeah, just to have a look.
Kind of thing.
By the way, Andrew, if you are a member of the Discord, pass me your name and I'll give you a little bit of a kind of walkthrough. It's really not that hard when you get used to it, because I'm pretty savvy, but sometimes things throw me when I first meet them.
Yeah, you want to go a trip out or a couple of out?
Where's that?
SADR.
Ah, yeah. I've just had a look at it there. Actually, I forgot to bookmark it. I'll bookmark it.
You know, this is just, you know, if you're looking for places out in the wild to go, places to go.
Well, I'm going to do another big expedition next week, I think. So, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. But I think I'm going to do something big. With the release of Beyond, I think it's worth it.
Oh, aye.
Get away from the Thargoids for a few days.
Well, I don't mind if I get killed now, so...
Just because Brian's chatting, by the way, you can always say hello in the chat. I'm always watching, always paying attention to it, so...
On my way, moving fast.
I've been doing engineering most of the day, actually.
Well, I was getting those data mined wake exceptions.
Oh.
Hard ones to get.
Do you know how you get them?
Hey?
Do you know how you get them? Or where they drop much easier?
Where they drop is part of the RNG.
Yeah, if you go to like a famine system, to one of the donation points, they drop a lot more in there.
You think?
No, I know. I got 15 in about an hour.
Oh, that's not bad. It just took me 2 to get about 12. Well, I was only outside my own system. I wasn't. But you know, just sat there.
Yeah, Tuesday's 27th, yeah. Really looking forward to those new planets.
Famine system.
A famine system, or it's a hypothesis, but I think tourist destinations as well, because there's loads of people jumping in and out.
Someone was mentioning that belugas drop them.
I was wondering that earlier. I wasn't watching which ships were actually dropping them, but that would maybe makes. I would like to know that there's one ship that particularly drops them.
Yeah. I just remember something from way back on the forums. Yeah?
Yeah.
When engineering first started. Because everyone was asking where'd you get them from. And someone mentioned that they were just sat outside a station waiting for belugas. So perhaps the tourist one might be the best. That's another theory to check out, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it earlier because I've been in tourist destinations and people are jumping in and out constantly. The only difference is you get high and low wake there, and those data mine scans only come off a high wake. If you go to a famine system, every ship that jumps in and out is a high wake.
Yeah. We'll have to try them both because I've got a few ships. I'm going to get the chieftain and do that one up.
I went to Dav's Hope the other night as well, but that was an absolute arse on to find.
That what?
Dav's Hope. It's where you get the chemical manipulators, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you have to shoot them. Oh, that's hope. Yeah. Did you go?
I did, yeah. It took me a while to find it, but I found it eventually.
Did you get any manipulators?
Oh, I got a fair few, yeah. I think I got about 30 or something.
Oh, you did well. But yeah, that's where everyone goes for them. Now you just need your arsenic. That's easy, yeah.
Isn't that what happens when you shave your bum?
Hey?
Isn't that what happens when you shave your bum?
Now we're playing nicely, we're not talking like that.
No, we're not. It's Saturday evening. We shouldn't be talking like that on a Saturday evening. No, yeah, arsenic's quite hard to come by, but as long as you go to those planets which offer X point, I can't remember what percent it was, 4%, you do alright.
I know at 2.5, that's where I go.
I still think even the percentages don't make a huge difference to the actual drop rate.
No.
I think as long as there's over X percentage, you generally do alright.
Oh, it's all down to the RNG, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably going to announce tomorrow what I'm actually going to be doing next week for Beyond, because I know what other streamers are going to be doing, so I thought I'd do something different. I'm in the good old Diamondback. So yeah, I'll be announcing what I do next week. Want to do something a bit different from everybody else, so...
Looks like a grasshopper.
It does a little bit, yeah. You're actually right. But I just love it for its jump range.
What's your jump range on that?
I can't remember the set jump range. It's somewhere, I think it's somewhere in the high 30s. And then obviously if you get a higher frame shift drive, you're going to get a higher jump range.
Yeah, you also get higher fuel usage.
I'll tell you what I've got actually, because you'd be very, very surprised. I've got a 5A frame shift, a 4A fuel scoop,
yeah,
and whatever the standard fuel tank is. And I don't think, because it scoops quite fast, and I don't think the fuel tank's very big. It kind of, I never have any long periods where I'm looking at the fuel screen.
No, I have to with a clipper.
Yeah, with the Diamondback the other night, I did a 65 jump and didn't look at the fuel meter once.
That's not bad. What are we on? 25 jumps. Covering distance.
25 jumps, did he say? So look, see what I'm on. I'm probably not far out now, to be honest. Let's have a look. 4 jumps, okay. I'm going to have a bit of a look around if there's anywhere interesting. Do a few scans, let him catch up. What we've got here. Could be an ammonia. It's a bit close. It could be. No, it's a high metal content.
Coming out of Adele's on that, not Gateway. Wherever it is.
Can't remember where you could. Yeah, it's Adele's Armada, I think.
Yeah, everybody joined it. And thinking that 10 light years in my Sidewinder, I can't do that. 10 light years, it wouldn't even show me petrol gauge nowadays.
I know. I was actually looking at the new engineers and thinking, because every upgrade will be a step up. I like it. I know a lot of people are complaining about it, but I like it.
Yeah, this way, everything. I had one of my hyperspace jump, the FSDs, yeah? And I was trying to upgrade it. And I wasted about 10 shots.
No.
Because every shot was worse than what I already had.
Yeah, I tend to find, I mean, it's only a hypothesis, but I tend to find that the first roll is really good.
And then everything from that on.
And then from that, it's crap.
Well, I didn't realise that the first time I did it, so I did one. I thought, oh, I can do better than that. Oh, it's worse. Oh, it's worse. Oh, it's worse.
Yeah, I did 7 today, which were crap.
Hey?
I did 7 today, which were absolute garbage.
Yeah, I'm waiting. And not only that, the new ones, I mean, I've got 48%. Yeah, I get 48% on my jump range.
Right.
But I believe the new one is something like 52%. So I've still got to go and do it. You know, like running through to get the extra.
Yeah. Is that a metal world? It is, isn't it? Oh, I thought it was
You know what? I've got to
A ringed water world.
Try and find some painite. I've got to go mining.
I don't know, Andrew. I might do a bit of that afterwards, actually, but it'd mean bringing one of my ships over. I don't know. I might have a look at it. I was actually doing it before it was cool. I was doing it the other night before it became the CG. And it's actually quite good fun stealing stuff from under the Thargoids' noses, but...
Although, to be honest, the only one I ever need is the FSD.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I ever go for.
Because one of the things is, you know, when you're doing your engineering,
Yeah.
they always take a bite out of the integrity. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you always end up with a bigger bill.
Yeah.
Drops in the system. You know, your integrity suffers.
Yeah. So you end up having to pay more.
So I sometimes, I'm not sure, yeah, I'll gain half a light year. No, I'll stick with what I've got, thanks.
Well, I just take it no matter what. As long as there's a mass loss, I'll take it. And my integrity, I lose. I know I've got the ship's a bit shaky, but it's all right. I mean, I don't smash into suns anymore, so it's not too bad. Right, well, I'm going to have a look down on this planet while Toff makes his way towards me, so I might as well. I don't know if I've got a cargo. I'm sure I've got 4 cargoes on it, so...
Should start bumping into Thargoids soon.
You? Hunting Thargoids? That's disgusting. Ah, right, okay.
I don't hunt them, don't mean no harm. 20 jumps. So that must be 600 light years.
I got hyperdicted about 6 times in a row in the stream the other night.
There's a lot of people saying, you know, this week's community goal.
Yep.
It's just an excuse to put as many people in that area as possible. Because a lot of people were actually ignoring the Thargoids.
Yeah, well, if you've got a load of people in the middle of a CG goal on Tuesday when it goes live and suddenly Thargoids are interdicting everybody, it'll be an interesting show.
In the Taurus Dark region, so yeah, with Thargoids.
No, death by snoo.
Yeah, it's unidentified signal. I'd have to might look at one.
That'll probably be a Thargoid.
Yeah. And there's another one, and another one. Yeah. Engines, Apaches.
Okay, so I'm going to plant down here while I wait for Toff to arrive.
Kick them out, yeah. Let's go destroy them all.
The Thargoids?
Yeah,
Or the pumpkins?
the kind that it's good in a way. They've forgotten that
Oh dear. That was a good idea, wasn't it?
And all it takes is for us to, is to, you know, like nudge the slider over to the right a bit.
Yeah.
And there's now thousands of Thargoids. They're not a limited supply of them, is there?
Oh no, none whatsoever. I think they might wait a day while everybody gets the chieftains sorted out.
I think they're going to knock that slider over a little bit, and instead of there being 1 or 2, you know, a wall of the damn things.
Right.
We'll see anyway.
Yeah, certainly. I think there'll definitely be more of them around.
I think they're going to kick us out of the Pleiades. There's no stations that had it.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think they'll do that, because I think haven't you got a couple of famous groups with ships out there?
Well, so what?
I know, it's shocking, isn't it? I don't know what was wrong. I didn't check the G.
You're not doing anything, are you?
No, but Obsidian Ant's got his orbital out there. There's a couple of other groups that have an orbital out there, so I don't think they'll force people out.
Obsidian hasn't got a group there. What Obsidian's got is a station named after him. It's not his station.
Well, no, it's not, but essentially, in law, it's kind of his, you know. But I get what you mean.
So, alright then, he's got a station that doesn't work.
Yeah, well, that's why they've said they were going to adjust that so they can get the ships to work. So hopefully they'll do something along those lines.
Well, didn't they work out at the current rate of progress it'd actually take 35 years to repair the station?
At the current go rate, yeah.
To take 35 real years.
Have you added me, Evie? I don't know. Ah, yeah, okay.
I haven't got 35 years left in me.
Who has? No, but they did specifically address that. They said we're going to adjust it. Because I think some people are a bit unhappy that they had selected certain orbitals, and I think that they realised that was maybe a mistake, so...
Yeah, and then Aegis suddenly point jumps in and they're a target.
I've got to be careful with this SRV because it's my only one.
I'll help them repair it if it's worth the time.
Oh, integrity compromised already. Right, where's he then? Let me just have a quick look at him. On my through.
We're getting closer.
I saw you, Jess. Ah, I forgot he's when you're about 5 jumps out, let me know. Oh, cripes, I've sorry, did you hear that? When you're 5 jumps out, let me know. Okay, cool. I just, sometimes, because I flick between the game and other things, it doesn't always register when I press the speak button. Right, okay. I'm just rolling gently off a hill. No, I'm going to have a look for something. If I've got any cargo space. I'm not actually sure if I've got cargo space. And these are not pumpkins.
What are we going to wing up?
Yeah, we can do when you get into open. But also, I've actually landed on a planet while I wait for you, so... Well, the G on this planet's pretty strong, so I've got to be careful. What do you say?
I'll drop into open in a minute, this next system.
Okay. I like the ring world, actually, when you... Let me see if I can find one thing while I'm on this planet without destroying the car. Oh. Here we go, we're coming up and on something here. Whoops. Sorry, did you say something there?
Yeah, you got me, it's alright.
Whee!
59 light years, that's 10 joules.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's generally if you're playing... Are you playing solo in open? Happens a lot in open when people don't... Okay. When people don't dock their ship. Ooh, what's this? It's just the colour of it. Have some of that, you dirty rock. Well, let's see what's on here. As I say, I'm not particularly looking for anything. Oh, I'll take some of that, because that's a rare, I think. Oh, I love that sound. Love it. I think I've got enough manganese. Oh. Oh yeah, you ran out of beer? It's horrible on a Saturday night, isn't it? You can't run out of beer on a Saturday night. Hang on a second. What the hell? I've totally forgotten how to fix my ship. Is that an inventory? Materials? Materials? How the hell do you fix something? Yeah, I'm here.
You want to set the wing up?
Yeah, I can do. I was just trying to fix my ship. Not my ship. My SRV, but I forgot how to do it. Well, never mind.
How to get it?
I've forgotten how you fix it, but it doesn't matter.
Fix it?
Yeah.
Can you repair it?
Yeah. Do you go into the bottom one? Details.
No. Get to...
Your right panel.
Press 4.
Oh god, I've got everything mapped to other stuff. Okay, yeah, I've pressed 4.
Sorry.
He's forgotten.
Synthesis. Inventory and synthesis.
Ah, okay, yeah. I forgot that one.
You alright?
Yeah. Does that mean I get a bonus now? I can try it, can't I? I've got 9 tungsten, so I might as well.
Repairing your ship.
Yeah, I've give it a premium repair. Yeah, you can actually board the ship, Brian. You're right. You absolutely can. Right, okay, let's set up the wing so I can at least spot where he is. Okay, tough. Right to wing.
Yeah, I see the sign. Just let me get round this one.
It does when you go into the ship, yeah, but otherwise, I mean, it's only a little bit here and there, but you pay an extra little bit and... You can get like a premium repair and stuff, which is because with high G planets, it wrecks your ship really. Sorry, your SRV really quickly. Whoops. So do rocks like that.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Not far out now.
Oh no, you're not far at all. I'll get back in the ship then.
Have you seen the pumpkins?
No, I found out what the system was, but I've not looked at them.
No, you get to the base. There's a base there.
Yeah, it said if you once you get close enough to the base, you'll be able to see the fields of them.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm home. Are you playing with that thing? Right.
Engines.
Watch it. Right, I'm just gonna refuel my drink. I'll be back in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, you do that.
What did everybody think of Yamix's stream tonight, actually? It's pretty good, it was pretty funny. Never seen anybody land a clipper like that. I thought I was pretty bad. Right, let's fill up. And we're away. I really need to remember to check the G's before I land on planets.
Yeah, it's not a bad one, is it?
I do actually have a tip jar, but I'm not sure if it works properly. I am hoping to. Fingers crossed, I might invest in one this week. But maybe I should keep it to get people to donate.
The funny thing about the pumpkins is they showed up overnight, game-wise.
Yeah, I don't really know. I normally look at the history of them after I've discovered them. That's kind of how I always play this game. I said before, when I go to visit somewhere, I try not to see any pictures of it or anything. I just look for either tips for directions or whatever. And then after I've visited it, that's when I kind of go back and have a look at the lore and whatnot.
Well, you can't do the lore. I'm not talking about lore. I'm talking about the game.
Ah, okay. Oh, thanks for letting me know, Andrew. I'll have a look.
So like alien life forms like the pumpkins, the barnacles, the brain trees, the mounds. Yeah.
I'll take that off as well. Yep.
It's supposed to be big news. Except there's a base right next to the mounds and the pumpkins. So, did they build the base and not notice?
Oh no, there's a company doing that from within.
Yes, but would they not notice that there's, you know, an alien life form where they just stop for a brew?
What is that? What they're saying? That it was there when they got there, or it appeared while they were there?
No, it was there before they were. But it's supposed to be a big surprise. There's a big surprise, but the base is right next to them. So either the base appeared overnight, or the pumpkins did.
I would say the base appeared. Well, no, I'd say maybe the base planted the pumpkins.
Either way, it's a bit odd, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You're not supposed to think about it, but it's just a bit strange.
I'll have a look at that, Andrew. I don't know why it does that, actually. I'm sure I had it set up properly, but knowing me... Well, I don't know. All I know, I'm going to make some pumpkin soup. So, that's the only part I know. I still don't understand why I'm still...
Dragging me all the way out into the Pleiades, into the wall zone.
Ah, you absolute knob. I haven't even frame shifted.
I am very fragile, you know.
It's the chair.
Yeah, very badly to miss out for me.
The chair's just so painful to sit in that I can't make the correct decisions anymore. No, that's interesting. Thanks for letting me know, Andrew, because I didn't actually know that, and I've got a Patreon set up as well, and I don't even know if that's accepting donations, so I'll have to look at that as well. I'm not really wanting donations for myself or anything. I just wanted them to maybe give out as prizes on various streams and whatnot, and to generally enhance what I'm trying to do. Oi, didn't want that to open that. He's probably there but already by bloody now, the fannying about I'm doing in the bloody upper atmosphere. Actually, I'll cancel that and have a quick look where he is.
I'm not carrying any cargo or anything, so no need for the NPCs to come looking for me.
Ah, you're right on me actually now. I think you're probably one jump behind.
4 jumps to the location. We've got to find them first if we can figure out which planet they're on.
Got it written down somewhere.
We're going to need it.
Oh, 19 objects. That's semi-interesting. That's what's commonly known as a sewer system. Everything's brown. Hey, anybody else who's just joined the stream? Drop by, say hello. Apparently my donations and things don't work, so I've turned it off.
You're exactly what I'm jumping into the same system as you now.
Oh, I'm jumping out now. I knew you were coming.
Super cruise. California state.
What are you drinking tonight, by the way, Brian? I'm still on this fine scotch. Absolutely beautiful. What are you drinking tonight, Toff?
I've just done you brought me a cup of tea.
Cup of tea?
Yeah, I'm English, remember?
Have you tried Russian Earl Grey?
No, nor am I going to. I've tried many different teas, and they suck. You're actually in the system, aren't you?
I am. I am now. Yep. No, I've changed it now. Actually, my FSD is just really high. I did have the fast booting one. People said it didn't boot any faster in the jump. It was all about booting up from scratch, but I'm not sure because it used to. It feels like I'm jumping slower now. Is Tiger that Indian one? The Indian beer? Depends what you're flying in, Brian. I think I came from Shinrata and it's about 16 jumps. I've got 50 light years. No, I'm just looking for it now. So it's about 16 jumps, I think. It's really not that far away if you've got a half decent jump range. Okay, where am I going? 6C. So we're going to 6C. 6 Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Aha. Yeah, it's got a base. And you want to plot a course for the base on there.
Yeah. Probably have to scan the planet.
That's a good thing. I've got a long range scanner.
What mine is? 6C.
Just past the Pleiades, near the California Nebula.
No.
Near the California Nebula, yeah. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh no, I was talking to the stream there. Thanks for dropping by the way, that other guy.
Now see where the base is.
6C. You're in the same system. You can always winglock me. Oh yeah, it might be a bit too early over there.
I see, yeah.
Did you say you were south of Los Angeles? Not Los Angeles. In Southern California. What type of coffee do you drink? What's your nectar? I like Colombian, but I love Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is just by far and away the best coffee there is. There's actually Hawaiian coffee is really, really good as well. If you want an American brand. Really, really fruity coffee from Hawaii. Really strong as well, actually. Just don't want to get into the atmosphere before I'm ready. I need that sucker to turn. There we go. And we're in the pipe 5x5. Actually, we're not yet. That'll be when we go into the glide, I suppose. Oh, there's Toff going over. I think he's either overshot it or he likes to come in at a stronger angle. Actually, I've got a Nescafe Colombian freeze-dried coffee for emergencies, and to be honest with you, a couple of teaspoons isn't that bad. Sorry? Right now? No, I'm going down towards the base now, but I might look at the cargo ship if it's interesting enough. What, how have you been interdicted?
Yeah.
How? Oh God. How's he got interdicted? He hasn't got anything on he hasn't got anything on board. Just fight it. It's an NPC anyway. I don't mean physically, I just mean fight the interdiction. Okay. Right, so the patch is to the... There we go. Okay, so I'm not going to land, I'm going to wait for him to come in and get to my position. No, I've got some Dettol out back. I've splashed that all over the back of the ship. There'll be none of that stuff going on. Hang on, west of Los Angeles? Isn't that in the Pacific Ocean? Has he dropped in yet? No, he's still in Super Cruise. Let's see if we can see him dropping in, actually. Oh, we got rid of that thing ages ago. I used to shit in the closet.
You've gone beyond it. It's almost right at the base, you know.
No, I'm hanging over it now.
See ya.
Hashtag Jonesy forever. Hey, anybody who's just joined the stream, feel free to join in the chat, say hello. If you wonder why I'm hanging here doing anything, I'm just waiting for my wingmate to come into land. And because I'm the type of person who likes to do things together. I know, because you haven't got anything in your cargo, have you? No. I've been getting interdicted more often recently without anything in my cargo, and I'm not sure if it's something to do with materials. Because it never happened before.
Usually when you were flying around empty, no one booked you, did they?
Never. Hey Pizza Man, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for saying hello and not keeping in the background. Here he comes. No, I'm waiting for you. I can see you coming in now. Oh, you're coming in fast. Yeah, he's got a bit of a dodgy glide there. Did he drop out? Wait. Oh, rookie mistake. Should be dropping in about 7 kilometers out. Right, let's Yeah, they do interdict you for limpets, actually. That is something that I never noticed before. One of the lads in the stream has just talked about limpets. I've been interdicted for my limpets before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like the way you swing around here. Hashtag travel sickness. I'm going to try and put down here. Is it high gravity? I didn't look. But my ship's swinging around, so I'm supposing it's high gravity. This looks like the next door neighbour's garden after the cat's been in it. Oh, there we go. Deploy. I very rarely carry weapons, Brian. Let's go have a look at Toffmeister's ship. Yeah, it's high gravity. Definitely, yep. Yeah, it's a high gravity. I mean, it's not really high, but it's high enough. Come on, you're driving like an old lady. Yeah. You can park in them, actually. I don't think it really, I don't think you have to plot down on the outside here. You should do your live on the stream, so no mistakes. Sorry? Here he goes. I don't... Ugh. No royalties, unfortunately. That's weird. I've been able to do that before. Come on. There he is. We can target him. Right, so... Oh, I've just got a fine for violating a no-fire zone. No, the strange thing is, I don't know which type of gravity it is, whether it's high or low. I didn't check it, to be honest, but it's one of these that makes you swing in the air when you're coming into land. I've seen it on 4 or 5 planets. Look at him. He does drive like an old lady. Look. Oh. I know Halloween was yonks ago. That's why I want to come make some soup. He's drinking tea, so he's... Oh, Yeah, I'm violating this no fire zone. Ah, I wonder if that's across the pumpkin patch, actually. No, but they do have similar growths on them to the brain trees. So they've got cordyceps growths on them, which is interesting because do you know about cordyceps? I'll try. I don't know a huge amount, but it's a fungus which attaches to the brain and then controls the brain. So in I think it's in the Amazon, it will kind of parts of the when it releases its whatever pollen or whatever, it'll land on insects, and then it infects the insects and actually infects the brain and controls them into doing certain actions which benefit it, and then it kills them and grows out of them. So I'm wondering, because there seems to be a cordyceps attached to all of them, I'm wondering if they're going to be used in the fight against the Thargoids.
I don't know. Tell me what this is. I've never seen it before.
What are you targeting?
You'll see when you get here. You pull up alongside me.
A phlegm excretion? Is that what you're on about? Yeah. So that means it must be... Maybe it's a pod? Maybe they're growing Thargoids. The Thargoids didn't turn up when this turned up, did they? Ah, okay. Ah, that's the theory gone then. Yeah. Because the Thargoids came from this direction. What is it? I needed it. It was a new material. No, these will be all right. The stuff from here, it's like mining stuff. Me? Ah, because it releases stuff. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. I'd like I say, cordyceps take over the brain in the human. Well, in our Earth world, they do, which would kind of make sense as a way to defeat the Thargoids. Well, cordyceps come from Earth. And they've been found here and on the brain trees. So maybe both of them are actually our creations. Yeah. I mean, these things are pretty big, so they house something. Just from the shape of them, you know there's something inside. Oh, that's sad. Is that actually true, what you're saying there, or are you making a joke? Because I've got 2 cats, and I always get a bit emotional when it comes to that stuff. Not by the looks of it, Brian. Sorry? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What were you saying? Ah, okay. Do it with spaces, Jess. To be honest with you, I shouldn't be so picky with the chat. Oh, I think by far and away we've planted these, definitely, if they're right next to the base. And then I also think that the brain trees are probably part of all this thing as well. So that the brain trees have the very same things growing on them, apart from the phlegm ejection. Well, I don't know if there's, you know, with the all the different companies trying to vie for power, you don't know what they're up to. I don't know, I'll have a look, Jess. I don't know what you wrote, but I don't think I've really got a high filter on it. I did put a filter on it because some of my students sometimes drop by. Oh, I'll have to listen out for it. I mean, everywhere that you land, there's always some weird noises. At the brain trees, I was hearing thargoid noises. Anybody who's just joined the stream, drop by, say hello in the chat. That's what it's there for. Noise is very similar to the thargoids. Not thargoid, but it was very, very similar. Well, there's a base right next to it, but I don't know. Maybe it was a research base, but I just have a feeling that these things, I think the reason the thargoids are coming into the bubble, I've said this before, is something we've done. There's either that or they're actually going somewhere and they're just literally passing through and we're getting it all wrong, but... Well, that's a toadstool growth, isn't it? So it's all fungal. Actually, sorry, I'm wrong. It's not a toadstool, it's a fungal growth. Totally edible, but tastes like crap. Look at how fast he drives. I love it. I'm gonna nick his thing from him just because he drives slow. You've got to understand that Toph is kind of a discovery man. He's not in a rush to go anywhere. You've got to go over that other side of that big one, I think. Do they know what the problem is, Death by Snoo Snoo? Or can it be... The thing is, cats are such a great animal. I prefer dogs, but any animal being ill, I hate it. Can't stand thinking about it. It's a big issue for me Because we understand when we're ill. We understand that we can get better. We understand what we can do things. And when animals are ill, I get really, I don't know, makes me emotional. The thought of an animal being in any type of peril, to be honest. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Where there's a blame, there's a claim. Let's try and jump one of these pumpkins. Whoop, bang. Jump a smaller one. There we go. Whoop. Didn't make that one. So right, let's have a... They're different shapes as well, so there's definitely a male and female. Actually, I can see it as well. Whoa. Oh, jumped the big one. Gotta get a bit of a run up. See, where are you? Let me see where you are. No, you'll never make it that rate. Back up. Oh, there you go, there you go. But I don't think you've got enough forward thrust. You are, it's on the stream. I'm going to try and get you free. Oh no, you've done it. You need a bit more of a run up for that. Stand this back now. Right, come back to where I am. Hey, it looked good. Oh, that's a shame. Fleas I don't have a problem with because my cats are house cats. And I try to keep it. Okay, so if you start here and get a bit of a run up. I'm gonna have to fix my hull soon. It did, just jumped too late. Come on, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on. If anybody wonders why I ass around like this, it's because I don't have directional thrust set. But anyway. Has he done it? Fix it, you'll have plenty of nickel. No, you go to your inventory tab, synthesis. I'm sure that 100 years in future there will be people saying, hold my beer, watch this. I'm absolutely 1,000 years in the future there'll be people doing it. That's how we discovered Australia. Well, you know the whole story behind Christopher Columbus, don't you? Well, the one that he didn't actually discover America. America discovered him. Well, technically, I mean, depending on who you're arguing with, an Italian or a Spanish person, he is Spanish, but people say he's Italian, so there's kind of a bit of a mix going on. But ah, right, I get you. Yeah, well, he was doing laps of an island off the east coast. Drunk, didn't have any water on board or anything, and so the natives saved him. Well, do you have to give him some? No, it's not. Right, okay, so so we've been out to see the pumpkins. Right, while you're plodding around having a look at that stuff, I'm going to actually look at what is known about the pumpkins. For the 7 people watching. I've driven one person away. Okay, space pumpkins. Oh god, don't want that. Whatever the fuck that is. Right, okay, here we go. Actually, might want to look up the research base. There isn't really. The fact that it's a research base tells me that we've probably got something to do with this. You know, quite often aggressive ideas get named research. Well, there's a male and female, isn't there? Yeah, one of them's male, one of them's female, definitely. Just because it's like, I've forgotten which way it round it is, but you know when you buy a pepper, if it's got 4 knobbles on the bottom, it's a male. I think it's a male if it's got 4, and it's a female if it's got 3. So I think these are probably the same, but just in a different shape. One's male, one's female. Actually, no. It it helps you choose which ones are better for salads and which ones are better for cooking. I think it's the females are better for a salad and the males are better for cooking. So, like I was saying about the name research, the American research, the DARPA, which is the Defense Administrative Research Agency or something, I think. Yeah, they only create weapons. Well, not only, but one of their main things is creating weapons. So the idea of the word research is quite flimsy when it comes to governmental ideas. Brian, we are in HIP 18077. There's very little information on them. I just have to give us a second because I can't. Unfortunately, I can't do because I switched screens. I can't do the mic at the same time. So I'll have a quick read and then I'll let you know. Alliance Turner Research Group. Okay, so here's some information. It's another alliance group. It's another. Mahon Research is a part of the alliance. Now that goes with the other stuff that they've been doing on the other side of the bubble. So you've got this direction that the Thargoids are coming from, and then you've got the other stuff on the other side of the bubble that it seems that the Thargoids might be interested. So when I was telling you that I was wondering if the Alliance are trying to build their own empire by using Thargoid materials. Yeah, automated battle cruisers. I mean, if you can create your own Thargoid, you've got an army there that you don't need to man. Maybe he created the Thargoids. Maybe they came from here. No? I'm just spitballing. I just come up with ideas, but I don't know. There's something to it. There's something to it to me. It's all alliance based. I don't know, Brian. I honestly think that there's something to all this stuff. It all seems to be alliance based. So I mean, I don't know. But if I was writing a book. So sorry, people. I know I keep stopping, and it's not that I'm not doing anything. In actuality, what I could do is I'll go into the stream, add a window capture. Okay, there you can see what I'm reading now. It makes it so it's not so boring for the viewers. So it's not the only thing. Nucleus are related to the Bat Mounds. Okay, alliance experimentation. Reports from commanders prior suggest that this patch was... See, they are looking to harvest engineering materials, but if they don't know what they're for... Interesting. Interesting. Right. So I'm going to close that browser source. Yes. Video capture device. Hang on, what have I done here? Oh, I've closed the wrong browser source. Remove. What an idiot. Right. I'm going to have to go bloody open that again now. I've knocked off the wrong browser source. Okay, Brian, I'll wait around for a bit. Where is it? Where is it? Chat box. There we go. Sorry people, I'll have the chat box back up in a second. It's just me getting excited when I'm messing about with this thing. Browser source. There we go. Ta-da. Don't know why it's saying OBS Studio, because it shouldn't. Properties. There we go, that's why. I just thought that was automatic. There we go. Let's grow that a little bit and test it out. Okie doke. Right, let's see if we can get him. Can't see him. It's 6C, Brian. What's your in-game name, Brian? I can add you to the wing. You don't have to speak or anything, you can just type. Right, I'm just wondering if on the way back, because I've got this huge jump range, so I'm kind of desperate to try it out a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit of a way out for me, because it means I'd have to come back a big distance tomorrow. Let's see what it does. Oh, I can't do it on the SRV, can I? Crap all. I can. The ship's only here, so I'll have a look. Oh, I got a pretty good jump there. Don't know what my biggest jump was. I think my biggest jump was 145 meters or something. Probably nothing in the scale of things. Flying Scotsman, okay. Give us a second. I've forgotten how the hell you do this. There we go. You're not in solo, are you, Brian? I do remember you actually saying that was your name. Okay, got you. Okay, where is he? There he is. So like I said, if you want to chat with the voice. If you haven't got a microphone, don't worry, just type everything in the chat, it'll be alright. So I was just saying there, if you haven't got a mic or whatever, just chat in the normal chat. Yeah, I'm just boarding my ship for a second. I'm just going to check something out while I'm on the ship, because I can't do anything in the galaxy map in this bloody thing.
I'll tell you what, I'm taking the hats off here. I've just looked at what we know about the growth on these, yeah?
Yep. Ah, with cordyceps, yeah.
Yeah. All the properties they're showing here are related to Earth-type fungus. Very dangerous ones.
Yes, very dangerous ones. The cordyceps are They've never passed to humans, but they're pretty damn dangerous if they did.
Yeah. They'd certainly wipe out a lot of the life on Earth if they got loose.
Well, it's about them adapting. They, at the moment on Earth, they generally attack insects. But there is actually a game, a computer game, called The Last of Us, which is all about a zombie outbreak, and that zombie outbreak starts from the cordyceps passing to humans.
Right. Listen to this. Were the Guardians insectile-based?
Ah, right, okay. I didn't know that, because I'm not a big... I don't know a lot about the lore. So that would mean these were to fight off the Guardians and not the Thargoids.
Right, and if you drop Guardian tech into the Thargoid base, what happens? It burns it out.
Right.
So, yes, this is anti-Guardian tech.
Why do we need anti-Guardian tech? Oh, nice one, Jess. Bit jealous. But weather's probably better in SoCal. Or West Cal. Right, I don't know. That's thrown me a little bit. I thought this was all about fighting the Thargoids now. Ah, right, okay.
Now the Thargoids can net a metal, can't they?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't bug there. Sorry, no joke intended.
Yeah, you missed a stripper, Paul. It's made of plastic like this seat.
And yes, I'm betting these pumpkins are based on human or Earth-like stuff.
Throwing me a bit. It's throwing me for six, this, because I thought all this was to do with the Thargoids. Because what I don't understand is because it's obvious from the trailer that we are going to use Guardian technology against the Thargoids. It showed that in the trailer. So what the hell is all this for?
Yeah. I don't know. But you tell me now, if those are very big on eating on insects. Yeah.
Brian, if you go into Brian, if you go into my name and put Winglock, it should show where I am. Sorry. Go on, Toff. I don't even know what this chair's for, to be honest. But yeah, I generally, like, I don't really read the lore or anything, so I'm just flying from place to place, just seeing what I think of it. Yeah, Brian in the stream, but the Flying Scotsman as a commander. So I'm just before he arrives, I'm gonna grab another quick drink. Let's have a look. Has he found us? Oh, he's disappeared. Has he found us? Maybe he's in Super Cruise. No, he was in open. Maybe he just had a problem. Yeah, that would make sense. Let me have a quick look at cordyceps. I want to know if they're just go after insects, but I'm pretty sure they do. Are you off for the night? Ah, no problem, mate. No problem. Thanks for popping out here. I'm gonna do a nebula run tomorrow if you're interested. I'm gonna run. I'll be on. It's gonna be well, not late at night, but it's gonna be pretty late. But I'm gonna bob around some nebula. Okie dokie. Alright, see you later. Have a good night. Will do. Oi! I think I did the wrong thing there. Because I'm leaving the wing now. And I'm probably going to be stuck in a perpetual leaving wing because that sometimes happens. Right, what happened there? Second. There you go. Oh, thanks for that, the other guy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it actually has an effect on any plants. Right, where is he? Let's have a quick look. See if we can find him, because oh, where is it? Must have pretty good jump range. It's always nice when somebody's actually watching the stream and goes off and does the research while you're looking at other things. So thanks very much to the other guy. It's really helpful. Oh, I hear stuff landing. Here he is. Let's try and land on top of his ship if I can. got a bit of a jump. Oh, damn it, I missed him. Oh, I was really hoping to land on top of his ship there. I don't know if I can do it from this distance. I'm going to give it a try. Frighten the life out of him. See if we can get it up. You've got to do it just before your turret stows. No, it's stowed. Oh well. I'll chase him from behind, shooting him. Oh, crap. You know when somebody doesn't... Oh, he's already spotted me. Bugger lugs. So let's get a look of his asp. It is an asp, isn't it? Aha. That's another £500 fine. I'm just going to get a look at the back of your ship here. Because I quite like the look of the ship from the back when it's in dock. But I've never actually seen it on a planet. Someone's showing off. Right, let's have a look. I love this ship I love the back of the ship. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of the huge spoiler. But I love that back. That there's a door there. I know there's a door on most of the ship. Is it crashing into my ship? I don't know, there's just something about that ship I like. Where's he gone? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? I was just thinking, have we got a voice comms open? I haven't got a voice comms. Okay. 1 second. Have you seen... No, don't change it. It's your ship. Never change for somebody else. Never. Have you seen the pumpkins before? I should write this because it'll be ages in the stream. No, I tell you what. I'm gonna do a voice thing. Because otherwise it'll take ages. Right, okay. So can I get on? Do you reckon I can nick his ship? Do you have Grand Theft Auto in Elite? No. I was just seeing if I could nick off with his ship, but it doesn't work. It is, you know what they say, big spoiler. His roof give me air there. Okay, have you seen the pumpkins before? Oh, I'm telling you, that whiskey is so good. Okay, well, we can have a bit of jaunt about. I don't know if you've got any cargo space, but they drop some stuff, so we can have a bit of a look around and see if I can get you anything decent. I don't know if there's anything specifically you're looking for. Yeah, no problem. There'll be a bit of a backlog. A backlog? Where the fuck did that come from? And to anybody who's joined the stream, be sure to like and subscribe. Because I need friends. Oh, can I land on top? How would you like them apples? Can I? No, stay there. Oh, you bastard. I wanted to get a photo there. I don't have any sideways thrust or anything, so I literally, like a fat turtle, just start hoping that I'm going to right myself. Okay, so let's have a look to see if there's anything that... is there any rares you need or anything? P.S. Anybody who's just joined the stream... Okay, alright, okay. So, well... Alright, we can have a quick look around. And then there's actually a nebula a few jumps off. Let me check how many jumps. Can't remember. Oh, no, that might be too far, actually. I thought it was closer. One sec. Oh, you can't do it in your galaxy map, can you? How can that be 57 jumps? That's not possible. Oh, hang on. Okay. Well. When you say materials are full, is that for when Beyond drops on Tuesday, or is it just because you've literally filled it up? Ah, okay. Don't blame you. I'm just gonna have a quick bez about, see if I can't grab anything, anything new. I don't think. Oh, I have shot off a seed pod before, haven't I? Cadmium, got tons of the stuff. The problem here is that every time you make a shot, you get a 500 quid fine, which isn't the best of situations. Polyporous growth. So you get 500 for that, and then I get another 500 for that. So by just mining here, you're going to end up with a huge... I've got this one, I think. There's tons of them, but the thing is mining here is you get a £500 fine every time you shoot something. I'm just trying... I wonder what my fines are now. Let's see. Yeah, 4,000 so far. Yeah, I've got 4,000 so far. It's actually lower than I thought. Literally the Flying Scotsman. I'm going to actually try up on that hill. That might be further, far enough away from the base. I don't actually know what the distance is from the base to the no-fire zone. Whoa, that was nice. Hang on, am I going towards the base? Oops, I think I might be going towards the base. Yep, thought so. Right, I'm going to head back to the ship and then I'll have a look for somewhere to stop off on the way back. Might be somewhere interesting to stop off. Have you been hyperdicted yet? Ah, we could try going through the Pleiades. We might get hyperdicted. He's just going to try and land on his head there. Oh. See what the biggest air I can get here. It'll be on this one, so... I don't think I'm going to get a huge amount here, but, well, 40 odd, 50. That's not bad. 49, 50. Don't you scratch my ship. I'm sure he's just gone the wrong ship. Brian, have you had too many beers? Okay, so... Board ship. Right, I'll just find a decent system. Have you ever met a Thargoid? That's your map. Loads of people saying they haven't been. There's loads of people saying they've never been hyperdicted, which I find so strange. I got like hyperdicted 6 times in a stream the other night. So what's that one? HIP 17497. Okay, we'll take you to meet a Thargoid at least. You might not get hyperdicted. You probably will get hyperdicted though. It happens a lot in that area. If not, at least you'll get to meet one. Oh, I'd never fight them. Actually, I'm so glad you said that, Jess, because I'm going to check my inventory. Because if I've got metal alloys, oh no, you have to buy them, don't you? Damn it! you can feed them metal alloys. And apparently they're like dog biscuits. So what you want to do is, when you get the Pleiades section, is just cruise a little bit in system until you see an unknown signal source. Then when you target it, you can drop in on it, and there should be a Thargoid hanging about. Just be sure to throttle down as you drop in. He'll come right up to you and have a sniff at you, but as long as you're not going forward, he'll stay quite passive and fly away. I got killed a lot at first because, as I said there, when you're jumping in, if you leave your accelerator on, they think you're aggressive, so they'll attack you. But as long as you play passive with them, they're actually not aggressive at all, which is very, very interesting behaviour, because it tells me that we're the... Well, Toph's been saying it all along. Toph says that we're the aggressor to the Thargoids. Because everything they do is reactive. It's never... it's never off their own bat. When they interdict you, unless you've got Thargoid material on board, they generally leave you alone. Do you know, I don't know whether I told anybody, but I hit a record the other night on the stream. At one point I had, I think, 47 consecutive viewers, and then the video has been the highest views at the end of a stream that I've ever had. So it's really nice that loads of people dropped by and everybody was talking in the stream and whatnot. I truly, when I started doing this, I didn't really expect to be getting as high as I am so quickly. I was expecting much smaller numbers, or a much smaller growth, should I say. So thank you to everybody for all the support. It's truly appreciated, seriously. I don't really do this for fame or for money. Well, obviously not for fame, because I'm not going to be famous, but or for money or anything. I generally do it. I just do it for community things and to talk to people and chat and have a good laugh and try and do a little bit of discovery, but with other people as well. In my rickety chair with my $10 joystick. Okie dokie. I've actually become accustomed to the Thargoids as well. I really like them. I don't know why. That's one of the reasons why I'm planning on doing something this week, because I don't want to be involved in the annihilation of them. They might look mean, but they're not. I don't think they are. I think there's a little bit more to the story there. By the way, if you've just joined, there is a Discord channel with the group. Feel free to join the Discord. Just so you know, a lot of people don't realise, within Discord you can actually change your nickname. You just right click on your name and you can actually change your nickname within that chat room. Probably Greenwich Mean Time around, I think I thought 8 PM. No, 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. But the way I'm doing it is going to be in 4 stages, so if somebody joins later or whatnot, then people can come to the 2nd, 3rd or 4th part regardless. Even if they're coming from the bubble, we can probably plan ahead so that people are in the right place at the right time. Well, it would be nice. If you can't, like I say, if it starts off without you, just do what you did with the pumpkins tonight and catch up. As long as I'll add you to the private group. Well, I'll add everybody who's in my friend list to the private group, and then you just pop in whenever you want. One of the reasons I chose the Nebula is I think it's a good idea that you've got like 4 or 5 that you can visit, and if people have already visited one, they don't have to kind of drop in on that one. And I think after the demise of my attempt to do the apps stream, what I'm actually going to do now is I think next week, every night, I'm going to use a different app. And I'm going to go through my favourite apps that way. Because when I was trying to run them all while I was making a video the other day, it just absolutely shut my computer down. Even though my computer is actually pretty good. The graphics card isn't amazing, but I've got tons of memory and tons of processing power. But it just couldn't handle them all running at the same time, so... What, you've been interdicted by thyroids? Well, this is what I'm saying. When you say no action as of yet, do you mean they haven't attacked you? Oh yeah, you can't beat good fuel scope. The bigger the better. Because it doesn't weigh you down, so you might as well. Well, that's a good system. That's a really good system. Oh shit, no it isn't. Oh well. That proved me wrong. Just want to see how far behind he is. Oh, he's quite a long way behind. Oh, well, not a ton. Not a crazy amount behind. So remember, as soon as you see Pleiades sector, that's when you want to, on your next jump, you want to keep an eye out for those signal sources. I love the Thargoids, me, actually. I just can't believe that I was kind of flying around nicking pods off them. When you arrive into the Pleiades sector, you'll know it because it says it on your next. Oh, I'm being interdicted already. Wow, that was fast. Crapola. The hyperdiction rate has definitely gone up. I never used to get hyperdicted this much. Look at that. Is that his wake or is that a mothership? The hell is that? I've never seen that before. That doesn't look like a second one. Yeah? Or is it a second one? It is a second one. That was really weird. The behaviour there was really strange. And they're both off, look. They're both off to... That was really strange. That genuinely confused me. No, you just fly through the system, just fly through the Pleiades and let it happen to you. I've just been hyperdicted on my first jump. So if you don't get hyperdicted, you look for the USS, the unidentified signal sources, and you'll definitely see a Thargoid. I think the actual rate of hyperdictions has gone up in this section. Toff actually talked about this the other day. He said that this section will become a place where you can't actually visit. But again, they're not being aggressive. And this is the part that's really interesting to me, because I've said they're like cats or dogs. You just treat them like a cat or dog and they never attack you. Now, somebody said the Thargoid scout ships always attack you, but I've never come across one yet, so... Now, good thing I spotted my fuel. So I'm probably going to have to do a lap of this sun. So we're at half. I'll go a little bit further. I can get a bit more out of this. I think 92 and I'll pull away. Or 91 and I'll pull away. Okay, 92. There you go. I don't know why I just sat and typed that one. I could have just said it. Oh, that'll never happen. Okay, so let's go. Oh, let's go check the signal source because I might as well. It's all it's a little bit exciting. It's not super exciting. So it's a threat 5. So you have to be. Yeah, this is the thing, Snoo, is that they... I still can't get used to saying it that way. Okay. This is the thing. This is my thought about the Thargoids, is that they act like my cats do. If you mess around with the food or you mess around with what they're after, they get aggressive. If you don't, they just leave you alone. They're not interested. I don't think they will ever attack you unless you are the aggressor, either with weapons or you start stealing things from them. So I was kind of messing around. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. I was kind of messing around trying to steal stuff off them the other day, just seeing how much I could out. No, you shouldn't die as long as you... If you see any little ships come from inside it, then start boosting away and go into your frame shift, but you shouldn't have a problem. Okay, so there's the Thargoid there. And I always say that if you keep out the green part, they won't bother you. So he's going to scan me. I haven't gone into the green part, so he should ignore me. Yeah. So you can see he ignores me, he goes back to what he's doing. Yeah, they're always beside the sun, actually. Just remember to throttle down and not enter the green part. So I'm absolutely of the belief that Thargoids are kind of like cats. So as I said before, I've kind of become accustomed to them. I don't fear them anymore because there's certain parameters that I'll stick to, and it seems to keep me really safe from them. But I've never come across a scout before. And people say that the scouts attack you automatically. But again, it's a case of not being too nosy. You don't want to be too nosy. You kind of want to just treat them with respect and not mess about with them too much, and then hopefully they'll... I'm looking at the wrong bloody thing. Right, where's my modules? Okay. Can't remember what my cargo scoop is now. No. No, that's backwards. You dial. Yeah, it's a cool experience the first time. That one? That one? No. Not that one, is it? No, that's selects. Right. I've forgotten how to open my... No, that's landing gear. That one? Okay, nah. Ah, so I'm full, so I can't even do it anyway. Actually, I just wanna keep an eye on his. Don't know what I'm telling. As long as you don't enter the green plasma part, it should be okay. They generally just leave you alone. It's kind of a shame. I've never looked, but it's probably just your system's messing up. I'll have to keep an eye on that next time. I've never noticed it. Let's have a have a quick look at this this destroyed ship. Went a bit too far there. So the ship's got a number, which is interesting. I don't know if it's the same all the time. It's quite scary how messed up the ships are, actually. It shows that the Thago is really yeah, it's a pretty good experience, isn't it, the first time? So now you can kind of jump to the next system, and you can have it happen again. You just wait until a unidentified signal source comes up in the next system, and then one should appear. But as you jump through the section, you should get at least one hyperdiction, I think, which is when they pull you out of hyperspace. I play on PC with a. It depends what I'm doing. I've got my joystick. Is this your? This isn't your first time. This is your second time. I can tell by a picture. But I use a joystick and I use a joypad. Depends what I'm doing. I generally use a joypad for menu stuff. Whoop, nice one. I use the joypad for menu stuff. I use it for the scarab. And everything else I use the joystick for. Come on, get away from the mass. Oh, I was just dropping in on a Thargoid myself. Oh, another hypers. This is unbelievable. You should definitely get a hyperdiction. I've had 2 now. So let's see if he's got 2 friends again. I want to see if he's got 2 friends again. There he is. Now, this one's dark in the center, and I don't know if that makes a big difference, but on the last hyperdiction there was one which was dark in the center as well. Yeah, see, look, he's not bothered. And he almost moves away like disappointed, if you ask me. They look disappointed. when it's almost like, you know, they scan you, they don't find anything, and they just seem. That sound to me sounds like somebody saying, kind of like, I'm not happy with what's going on. I would need to get hyper addicted. Okay, so probably don't have any unidentified signal sources now. Just make sure you're in the Pleiades sector, but I've had it twice now. Might actually be a half decent system to have a bit of a. Oh no, they're all gas giants. Sod's law. Oh, hang on, what's that one? No, that's a rocky. It's a rocky ice planet. But I identified signal source, so I can lock the destination there. Oh, what was that? There was somewhat logging there, I don't know where. Yeah, you'll be in the middle of a hyper jump and it'll happen automatically. They pull you out of your hyper jump. So you'll be in a frame shift, in the middle of a frame shift jump when they throw you out. The only thing different that I can think is that it started happening to me after I collected a Thargoid probe, but it wasn't in the ship, so. Oh, there he is. There he is. And I'm actually in his spot, so I'm going to go a little bit out of it. Just until the smoke clears, because I don't want to piss him off. Okay, there you go. And now I'll turn around to look at him. He might come and scan me, I don't know. Well, see, he's got mad now because I got too close. He's got angry. So you have to back up. So that's kind of a warning. He's like, if you're going to mess with me, I'm going to send these things after you. It's all quite animalistic in what it is. Now, this is where I have to be really careful. Oh, he's going to slam into me, so I'm out of here. There's no way I'm hanging around. No way. So there, he was kind of armed, and I smacked into him, and he still didn't attack, so. Something tells me there's more to it than we know. I think I'm gonna fuel scoop this star because I can have a look at the map and stuff while I'm doing it. There's the unidentified signal source, so what happened there? I didn't authorize that. So let's go have a look at this one. Still no high prediction? You can check on that non-human signal source that's close by. There you go, there he is. Okay, so we want to hammer back that reverse so he doesn't bother me. Get out of his space. He generally keeps up with you, actually. They have a thing where they'll keep up with you regardless, so I always just back up out of the space, let him do his thing. Oh, he's going to smash into me again. So is this a step-by-step process? Because I've never had them bashing into me before. This is interesting to me. That's the second time, so I'm going to pay close attention the next time. He was saying that there was numbers coming up, but that I think... Something like button. What's that? Yeah, because I dropped in on a signal source, so I don't know why it disappears off it, but it does. So it looks like he's off now. Unfortunately, I can't pick anything up, but he's only left a canister behind. They're generally quite... You can drop in on me, but quite often it will drop you a long way away from me. And I think the reason for that is I'm not sure if this experience, like the Thargoid experience, is supposed to be with more than one person. Okay, so let's have a look at the galaxy map. We're halfway through the Pleiades. Might as well go to the top of the sector. To Naomi. Okay. So if you want to plot your way to Nauni, you'll probably get, you might get hyper addicted. Let's see. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to get a quick drink. I'll be back in a second. Okay, back. Finally. Right, let's, oh, I can't because it'll be mass locked. So I've got to go back over. Okay, I'm back. Don't know how I'm going to get out of here though, because the planet I want to go to is on the other side of this sun. What's that? That's the good stuff gone. Oh, there's another unidentified signal source. No? I didn't realise he disappeared. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm just hoping you get hyper addicted. I mean, seeing the Thargoids is kind of enough the first time, but to get hyper addicted is pretty cool as well. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a trip around some nebula. It's in the notes underneath. If you want to join in, you can join in. If you just want to watch, you can just watch. But this is going to be kind of a community thing around my stream. So anybody who comes into the streams, welcome to join us. Even if you're on Xbox or PlayStation 4, okay, you can't join in the actual instance, but you can still join us, shall we say, in heart. And if you drop by the Discord, there's a possibility that other people are playing on the same system, so you might at least be able to do it as a 2 or a 3 or whatever. So it's worth dropping by to check on that. And then tomorrow, probably at the end of the stream, I'm going to unveil my grand plan for the next week. Because I have some ideas for the channel. We're going to see how it goes. .45. It's a rock ball, isn't it? Oh, it's actually a gas giant hole. That's going to be an ice body, I'm sure. But you can always check them. Crap all. You can always check them, but it's an ice ball, I'm sure. Bum bum. Rock. Be a rock ice. I'm now. So I'm out in the area 2 sector, so I'm probably not going to get hyperdicted here. Well, this is going to be all burnt out because this sun's way too old, so it's going to just be, everything will be rock. Probably the water's all gone from it, so it'll all be rock planets, unfortunately. Okay, so next one's Nauni. Yeah, so it looks like we're probably not going to get a hyperdiction now, but, well, we can see a burning station. Always a bonus. Yeah, so if you lock onto Buffoy Vision when you arrive, you'll see it because it's got a big line through it. That's the one that's on fire. Oh, I didn't realise there that I'd actually overran that. So I'm probably going to come around the back, and I don't actually know if I've got the auto dock on this, so right pain in the ass. Oh, we'll see. Oh. Either he dropped in perfectly or he overshot it. Oh. Great. Again, I haven't got anything. So I don't know why I'm being interdicted. Makes no sense at all. But it happens more often than not these days when you're in a system, especially some close to a bloody place that's on fire and messed up. Actually, I have got something, I think. No, nothing in the cargo whatsoever. I hope it's one of the ones with the rings around it. Well, it's going to be one hell of a drop in. Yeah, I got the same one. Now I'm stuck in a perpetual load for the Boy Vision. I'm going to leave it a few more seconds, but I might have to log out. I'm in a perpetual dropout here. Unfortunately, I can't actually press any buttons, so... Oh, Christ, I haven't even got a pause here. Can I do it to the keyboard? No. Can't do it. I'm surprised you can actually hear me because I can't do anything. Can't control anything. It's just perpetual. Alright, we'll have to do an old Control Alt and Delete. Task Manager. I'm going to give it a tiny bit longer. Might drop out. Okay, no, there you go. So, it was an instance problem, apparently. Wait, didn't want to do multi-wing, did I? Vector wing, there you go. Oh, who else is on? Right, yo. Well, thank you. I'll check as the local NPC. But I didn't see if it's... No, it hasn't logged it, so I don't know actually who it was. Guy was a bit of a dick. Okay, so I'm still away from the place, so I'm going to have to fly back there. Right, I'll be there in a second. Mm-hmm. Got the yawns. I think I'm going to have to call it a night soon. Sorry, folks, but there's no point when I've got the yawns. It's so stupid. Because just sit here yawning all the time. Gotta get those nights where I'm a bit pumped up. I should do like 30 press-ups before I come on. 30 press-ups, 30 sit-ups. 4 nights a week, that's probably going to do me alright. I'm not averse to them. Right, there we go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not dropping in too long. It's doing it again. Not good. Well, unfortunately, I'm in another perpetual drop-in, so I think... I don't know, I think it's just a problem with the instancing. Oh. Well, I don't know why it's doing it, but it's okay. Don't worry. Look, check this place out. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna end the stream and go to bed. But tomorrow, if you can come by the Nebula trip, it'd be really, really cool. It's been really good flying with you, and I'm really glad you got to see your first Thargoid. I'm glad I could introduce you to the Thargoids. Okay, cool. If you can't come along in person, you can maybe come along in chat. But I've got another connection error. So I've got another connection error. So it's something to do with the instances. I don't know why it won't let it drop in. Oh, okay. No, is it working? Is it working when I speak like this, or am I just speaking to myself? Okay, so people in the stream. Okay, cool. People from the stream, good night. Take care. I hope you fly well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Please come along tomorrow because it could be really interesting. 4 or 5 Nebula. Can't remember now. I think it's 4, but could be 5. Until then, have a good night, and I will catch you later. See you later, Commanders.